My name is Joe Smith, and this is my oral history project interview. And I decided to interview my grandma Bonnie here, and I would like to thank you for your time and stuff for me to help me for projects.
Well, that's great. I'm glad to do it.
When and where were you born?
I was born in Hutchinson, Kansas in May of 1940.
And do you have any special memories of your grandparents and great grandparents?
My grandmother was a special person in my life. She was my little companion, my good friend. She made my doll clothes, played games with me, went bicycle riding with me, and just did everything. And so I very much remember Grandma.
What responsibilities did you have in the home?
Well, I, like most kids, picked up my stuff when I was supposed to, and basically we cleaned house on Saturday morning, so everybody cleaned.
What do you remember about the house you grew up in?
The house I grew up in was a very small little house. It had 2 bedrooms, a living room, dining room, kitchen, and bathroom.
Describe the community where you grew up.
Well, Hutchinson was a military town in the time I was growing up, and we had an Air Force base out there, so we had quite a few military people there. A lot of them came back to retire in Hutchinson.
How did you celebrate the holidays, birthdays, and other special events?
Basically, for birthdays, we had birthday cake and ice cream, and it was a family.
What are your favorite holiday memories that you have?
Well, I suppose maybe the best one was getting up on a Christmas morning and finding a baby doll in a doll buggy was probably the one that I remember the most.
Name some special homemade foods that you enjoyed as a child.
Well, my mother was a really good cook, and so I loved her oatmeal cookies, and I loved roast beef and mashed potatoes and
What
gravy.
kind of music did you enjoy when you were growing up?
And on Sunday afternoon, she would play her record player, and she liked like Guy Lombardo and Jan Garber and all the Patty Page, all the good old times.
What kind of medicine did you take when you were sick?
I don't remember what kind of medicine we took. I don't remember antibiotics really much being taken in those
Did your family
times.
attend church? If so, tell me about your church and its activities.
Mother and Daddy did not go to a church. My brother and I, we had a little church, a little tiny church over beside our house, and we went to that church when I was growing up.
Do you remember any special family beliefs about the weather, good or bad luck, marriage, death, and
things like that? I can remember you don't wear anything new to a funeral, because if you do, the next funeral will be yours.
How did you meet your spouse?
I met my spouse in Colorado Springs. We were both in the YMCA. He was in YM and I was in YW, and we were in different colleges. And we went to a regional meeting in Estes Park in Colorado, and that's where we met.
When and where were you married?
We were married. Larry was going to school in Pittsburgh, Kansas, and so we were married in the First Methodist Church.
What were your thoughts when your first child was born?
Well, I suppose that's just like most mothers. You think you have the most beautiful baby in the whole wide world, and that's the best one there is.
What is your life's most important achievement?
My life's most important achievement, I would say, would be...
What is the most valuable advice you learned from your elders?
I think probably the best piece of advice I ever learned, and I learned it from my family, just everybody said it. You do unto others as you would have them do unto you.
Did you and your family members serve in any wars?
Well, my daddy was in World War II.
Follow-up question. What stories did they share about their war experiences?
I don't remember too many experiences that they shared. I know my Uncle Charlie brought back several things. He brought my brother a camera back that he had found in some of the remains in the home or something.
Alright, well, that's all the questions I have. I just want to thank you again for your time on helping me hopefully get a good grade on this project.
I hope you get an A. There you go.